Hello, my YouTube friends. Audio is the most important part of any live stream. People will watch grainy video, but if the audio sucks, they're gonna tune out quick. That's why the most expensive part of my entire setup is the microphones. But not everyone can afford a big investment in microphones, and I totally understand that. And even when you can afford it, you can still have a noisy room, traffic out there, babies crying, or air conditionings, or who knows what. So today, I want to show you how to remove noise from any microphone right in OBS. Now this is going to eliminate fans and air conditioning and even exterior road noise from being picked up on the microphone. It's pretty awesome. So you know what? Let's get to it! There are no plugins here. Everything is built into OBS that we're going to use. Now there are some processing considerations that could pop up when you start using these features. So you're going to want to stick around till the end of the video because I'm going to show you how to eliminate them. Let's dive right in. Now I'm going to show you the easiest way to remove noise from your live stream microphone. And I'm going to show you two different ways, but there is one that is definitely much better than the other. So if I stop talking, you can see what the ambient noise is on this microphone. It's right around -45. Now that's just ambient noise from outside the room and everywhere else, but I also don't have an air conditioner or a fan on. So it's hard to say how effective it really is. So why not just do that and put a fan on, or an air conditioner in this case, so that you can hear how much noise this creates. I'm relatively sure that you can easily hear that, and our ambient noise is falling up here in the -30 range. So in order to do noise suppression on this, it's pretty simple. What we're going to do is we're going to right click on our camera and we're going to go to filters. And we have audio video filters up here. So we're going to click that plus and we're going to go to noise suppression. And we're going to click OK. And we're going to use RN noise, good quality, more CPU usage, which this does use some CPU usage. So just be aware of that. Let's see what the noise ceiling is now. There is no noise. And I don't really think that vocally anything is particularly affected. So this completely removes the noise. Let's go back into filters here. And we're going to go into our noise suppression and we're going to change this. There is another setting, or a couple of other settings that we could try. The Speaks one has low quality. And let's show you what that looks like. You can set it here. We are at -30. That was about our range. So we'll see how that works. Still has a little noise down here in the bottom. But I think now you get an idea of what the low CPU rated one is. And then we have NVIDIA noise removal, room echo, and noise remove and remove echo. We're just going to use the noise removal here. And our suppression intensity is all the way up, but we can move it any way we want. Let's just leave it all the way up since that's the standard setting. We'll close that. And it does appear to remove it, and you can hear my voice and tell whether we're getting good audio or not. Now there is another tactic that you can take to kind of see how this works. So let's go, and we're going to right click and we're going to go back into filters, and we're going to go ahead and remove our noise suppression. And now, of course, you're going to hear it all over again. So we'll click the plus. And in this case, we're going to go to Noise Gate and click OK. And here we have some thresholds. So the close and open threshold. And you want to kind of set these up to meet so you're eliminating all of your noise. So you can see all of my noise is eliminated. And what you probably need to do, because I know this negatively affects your voice even more than it normally would, you kind of need to set these up to get the kind of sound that you really want. So we can see that when I set it like that, we have lots of noise still coming through. But the second I go over that -30, there we go. It pretty much eliminates it. The question is sound quality. What do you guys think? Those are two effective ways that you can add noise filtering to your live streams, and some of them work absolutely fantastic, as you can tell. The main deal is that you want to make sure your threshold is over the ambient sound. So when we turn off the noise gate, we can see what our ambient sound is by just not speaking. And you can see it's right in between the 25 and the minus 25 and the minus 30. So if we have this set up in between there for our noise gate, it eliminates the noise. But again, I think that your noise suppression has a bunch of different filters that you can use if you have an NVIDIA card or just the high CPU one. They work fantastic. The low CPU one still works, but again, it might negatively affect how your voice sounds. You're going to have to make the call on that depending upon your setup and your system. But I do think for sure noise suppression is a much better option. Pretty easy, right? Now, I work really hard to try to create content that I think you're going to enjoy. Sometimes I hit and sometimes I miss, but it's really hard to know for sure. And that's where you can really help me out. If you're liking this video, leave it a thumbs up. And if it's not your cup of tea, don't hesitate to leave it a thumbs down. If everyone watching this video takes a second to leave a thumbs up or thumbs down, I'm going to know whether you like this content and I should make more, or whether I should move in another direction. And that really does help me out. I super appreciate it. So leave those thumbs up and thumbs down. Let's get back to the content. Now, there is one issue that you may run into, and it totally depends on how powerful the machine is that you're running and what method you decide to remove your noise with. You may notice sync issue in your audio. The audio is being processed a little, so the sound may have a slight delay from the video. So here's how you can easily fix this issue. So what you're going to want to do to fix those sync issues is right click on here, and we're going to once again go back into filters. This time we're going to go to effect filters, and we're going to click the plus, and we're going to go to render delay right here, and we're going to click OK. And now we can delay our video the exact number of milliseconds that it's taking to process our audio. So it could be 2, it could be 1,000. You're just going to kind of have to mess around with this and do a recording until you get your audio lined up, and then you're going to be good to go. It takes a little bit of work, but that little bit of work is going to eliminate all the noise from your live streams. Now, if you find that that strategy doesn't work, the render delay is not working, there is a way that you can kind of delay your audio, and that would be if you click here and you go into advanced audio properties. You can select the audio that you want to delay, and you can go right here to the sync offset and you can delay that. So those are the two strategies for lining up your audio and video again if you end up with a little bit of out of sync audio when you try your noise suppression. Pretty freaking awesome, I'd say. Now you won't have to worry about the kids in the other room running the noisy fan or the traffic outside your window. Are there other noise suppression strategies that I missed here? Let me know in the comments. And if you have other audio issues and want to learn how to set up your basic audio properly, check this video out. And if you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks to help make you a better live streamer or YouTuber, subscribe to the channel. My name is Michael Fire Jr. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.